that video in the end screen. I'll meet you guys there. We also have a brand new baseball video on our channel, Uni Diamond Talk, and I'm going to leave it to the left of the screen as well. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Millions of years ago, Shinnok, one of the Elder Gods, turned on his fellow deities and invaded the Earth Realm. Raiden and the Elder Gods stopped Shinnok.
Did Ace Bailey play himself throughout this draft process?
I think the people that said he wasn't going to get drafted played himself.
And he wasn't going to get drafted? We know he was going to get drafted.
Footsteps.
Who said he wasn't going to get drafted?
Shao Kahn, who
I said he was going to fall.
conquering Earth Realm.
Fall to where?
So Raiden convinced the Elder Gods to
Hell no! He was going to 6.
tournament as a
Hey,
way
where's 5?
give Earth Realm a chance.
Utah. Who has that team? Who controls that team? Danny ownership.
The war
D-Way is a part of the ownership group.
The city owns it, right? They're not a part of the collective association. They're like the world, they on the outside. If they want to send a message, like we're saying, send him a message. Send who? Ace. You're not bigger than the league.
You violated the rules.
Right, if you let this go, if you let this go where you want shit go, you're going to deal with it for the next 10 years. So they had to dip it in the bud at some point. But he got all the way down to 5. He didn't get to go where he wanted to go. But
Yeah, which was 6.
so, you know, he went far, he got close. Because he didn't think they was going to have interest in him. So that's a league team is like, get him. We'll figure it out.
Wait, so you just pick them just to send a message?
Yeah, figure it out.
What's the message?
Well, they were high on that. You'll have to play here. Remember the old shit back in the day? Have to play here? Yeah. Remember the shit when you got drafted to your team, you got to play? You don't give a fuck if you like it here or not. You won't play.
But why would you draft me somewhere and I don't
You're
want
the best available.
But I'm
That's
if I'm Utah Jazz, I'm doing it.
That's available. I gotta get you. I don't care what you think or where you want to go. Boy, you can come here with us.
Yeah,
you gonna learn to like it here.
I get you for 4 years. It don't matter.
You gonna learn to like it.
You're not gonna force me to trade you.
They gotta work like that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Everyone knew where he was going. He was going to DC.
I think he wanted to go to the Wizards or Brooklyn and Hayes, but he wasn't gonna be on the.
So he didn't know what I'm saying. He didn't care about the money that he's losing in the draft. His destination was DC. If they pass on him, then he's trying to get to Brooklyn. Because whatever he lost in the draft, he was getting that shoe contract money just being in Brooklyn. So those were the 2 teams that he wanted to go.
It's the power move. Yeah, they were trying to make the power move.
Well, you're talking great, bro. So you talk about that in the line. I just in there warm.
But you know the reason because AJ coming next year.
But still, they can play together. I don't want to play it. That's why they work out for them.
Yeah.
I didn't work out for you now. Get the memo, nigga. Don't take these.
But you think the workout was going to trump all the tape that we have on you at Rutgers?
That's what I was hoping. That's what I was saying. You understand? That's what I was saying.
I'm like, bro, what are you talking? You don't need to see me. You see my tape.
I'm crazy.
What are you talking about?
It was more crazy though.
You should have fucked to meet me. Now you get to meet me. You should have just went to the workout. I had to work out with your ass. You want to back out?
Went there, got cooked.
Oh,
You got cooked. Nobody can do that mentally.
Yeah, mentally, man.
I know you can't. You can dog work. You can dog work
out and then not.
No, you can compete, but you know, you just out here, this is like,
Nah.
Go by yourself.
Eat a lot of shit and go to workout or something, man. You farting and shitting and throwing up and shit.
Okay, man. I mean, at that point, you go there, you might as well just go get. Let me just, hey man, Dylan, come on, man. Let me get my number 2 pick back. Shit, I went to this motherfucker. Let me go ahead and go to the goddamn Spurs, man. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not one of the places I was thinking about going. Nah, he didn't work out with Philly though, bro. He didn't want to go to Philly. He got Paul George still.
Did not work out for anybody else. But think about the Spurs and Philly. Didn't even get free team for it. But this is a good fit, even if he likes it or not.
Yeah, for him to play.
Yeah, he likes it or not.
Indiana gonna win, baby!
Indiana got that dog in them.
Will egg prices go up this month?
I think we'll hit $20. How many hurricanes do you think we'll have this year?
Kalshi lets you legally trade on anything, anywhere in the U.S. Can't be safe.
Some crypto exchanges make you wait forever. High fees and slow trades, hard pass. With high liquidity, your trades happen in seconds, not hours. On Kraken, you can access over 275 coins, from Bitcoin to altcoins, backed by a proven track record of uptime, transparency, and top-tier security. So stop waiting, stop overpaying, trade smarter with Kraken.
Like, I don't want to be in Philly because you have a team. Cool. I don't want to be there. I've already gone to Washington. I'm a man.
No, I mean, I'm good. It's like, how old is he? You get to put it like you and guy like every night. They can't afford to not play you over there.
Every like, give me the ball.
Man, listen. Yeah,
You can turn into location.
He turns every night.
Yeah, I can be Donovan Mitchell for sure. So do we? I get ball and niggas say I'm overrated and I can't be the number one option. Every year. That's what I want my legacy to be. I'm out here averaging 25 and niggas like, that nigga trash. Like, you know what I'm out here 50. Niggas like, yeah. Oh, man. That's what I like. That's not real. You didn't hear
what he said the other day. It was a day and a half ago. He picked that same guy in his top 5.
Yeah.
The East is open. Top 5.
They went from being trash. I've been doing this 8 years.
Gotta give me some time.
10 years. 10 years.
I'll give you the top 5 in some time. Give me some time.
Everybody out the East.
Give me some time.
10 years to get everybody out the East. He got to go to that shirt. That's you. He goes back on my line. Hey, Drew Hamlin, better leave me alone.
Damn.
Mr. B, the central warning. Listen, all right. Every time you just say so, somebody get. Somebody, leave me alone. Leave me back. No. Every time he says something back, somebody wants to. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Leave me alone. Listen to what I'm saying. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, right? Every year, his rookie season is his worst, averaging 20.5. He made the playoffs. So as a rookie, 20.5, 4-4 is his worst numbers. God. And he's a 2-time All-NBA player. That's it. Right now, if he retired, he's scratching to try to be a Hall of Fame. Average 20-something every single season. He got the first team this year for the first time. And he's been in the playoffs every year? Every year in the playoffs. Dang. So we feel like Jazz said, you don't want to go to no small city. Jazz said in the message, they don't treat you like. The Jazz said in the message, hey Bailey, we don't care what you want. I was gonna say boy, but the internet's been on me the past couple of days. But we don't care what you want. Boy, I don't want to play here. So quit it. Man, I'm gonna work if I'm used. But we think he stays. I'm doing the same thing.
Shit, I wanted to go to Miami too.
I want to go to the Knicks.
I'm with the Minnesota. You can go out.
You want to go to Clippers? Where did you want to go?
I want to go to LA.
Where did you want to go coming out of college? Be honest, I ain't even. I'm gonna just be honest. Yeah, 5 teams short though.
Almost.
Yeah, I wasn't that big to be thinking about like big teams. Nigga, just draft me. But what team would you like to go for? Then, like, I don't even know they had a pick. 2001, nigga. Back to back. Oh, so you want to sit right there? You want to sit right there? That motherfucker just like that.
Devin George?
Yeah. No, he wasn't. I'm going with the rings. No, they was on 3 in a row. No, I wasn't. They were 3 in a row then. I don't think they had a pick back. They didn't have a pick. So I'm not mistaken. Because trust me, I don't know the nigga who got Big Daddy. Who the fuck got Big Daddy? I was walking off to the Knicks at 7 with Dan Tony.
But you got drafted by Milwaukee, showed up to work.
They take Jordan Hill. They now have been like Pinburn boy. They take Jordan Hill at 7. My career would have been Pinburn, baby, with a ring at Summer League. Thinking, oh shit, what's happening? Who want this? Oh, he want him. Listen. The reason I wanted to be a Laker, bro, listen, y'all got to know, brother, if you went to the Pyramid and played in Summer League and watched the Lakers come through, yes, the way he walked in the building
was expected.
Right, you would have thought he was goddamn Shaq. Like, damn, look at damn.
An assortment of work from the
damn. I don't even know who he is. He's a man right now. Like, think about that.
You coming to get you?
I went out there with a fight.
We're going to get you the Pinburn.
He was Lemon Daddy before Lemon Daddy, but then he Lemon Daddy top.
He was the original predecessor to Caruso and Lemon Daddy.
Yeah, he was a Caruso and Lemon Daddy. He was the white man that came through everybody. Yeah, they must be that was the first shooter, that was the first superstar I've seen in Summer League.
Mike Pinburn.
It was him, and then all of the Clippers, just matched his energy. That's how big he was. I was like, damn, man, I just want to be on that team.
How do we see the situation playing out for Ace Bailey? You know, it's not a bad spot for him to be in.
It's not a bad spot.
Potentially be the man. Jazz are up and coming squad.
Reality is reality, man. So you gotta play. Just hope. You're in the league. Be grateful. You can leave when you're a free agent. Yeah.
So your job expects you to be on time for work every day, but wants you to just wait 2 weeks for your paycheck? If you need $100 to make it through the day, you are not. There's this app I love called Earn It, and with it, you can get up to $750 in between paydays. It's your pay, your pace. You just verify your identity, spin this wheel right here, and boom, your account. Your money is transferred.
A lot of dudes don't get picked. So you are going to a situation where you can't play. A lot of dudes do. Man. Wait, who's the small forward over there?
No, he ain't got no name.
That's for the coach. No, somebody new. I understand, we don't know nothing about them over there. I was just honest. I just know my man Jordan Clarkson over there. And the two people, right? Collins is there. Collins? Yeah. What? He's nice. Yeah, Collins is nice. They got the guard out there. Collier.
Isaiah Collier, marketing, John Collins, Walker, so he's on the roster right now. Okay. He's in LA as well.
Okay, back to Cross. So the cross-examination, again, Brian Steele was the one who kind of said, look, you are this college basketball player. You are very motivated. You're very intelligent. You would not work for anyone who was a criminal. And he said, no, I wouldn't. And he just said, was there anything, or did you think anything illegal was happening in these hotel rooms for these Wild King nights? And he said, no, he just thought it was time for Diddy to have personal time and blow off some steam. Oh, in the direct examination, by the way, he did testify that he he had to coordinate Diddy getting $5,000 to the hotel room for a Wild King night. So that would be important for the redirect. But yes, so he said, nope, I didn't see anything illegal happening. I thought he was just having sexy time, some partying, whatever. And then he said, you were excited to work for Mr. Holmes. This was like a big deal for you. You were, you looked up to him, and or basically he was someone that you wanted to be like in the music industry. And he just kind of said, yeah. And he said that, yes, after he would see Jane after these Wild King nights, did she ever appear sorry? Did she ever appear regretful? Did she ever appear disturbed? And Brendan Paul's answer was absolutely not. And again, he brought up the day that he stayed up really late, and he said it was for the album release, and it was exhilarating. And he kind of said, do you think that you're indebted to Sean Combs for the experiences that you had? And he's like, I don't know about indebted, but, he kind of said that he was grateful for the opportunity. And then, you know, even without getting immunity here, you would still tell the truth. And he's like, yeah, of course. And then during the redirect, this is what I'm getting at, the government brought up, well, what did you kind of think that the $5,000 was for when you went to go bring it to him? But there were some objections, and it didn't really get answered.
Now, it's interesting that they're, you know, again, they're at summary witnesses. They're going to Brendan Paul. Obviously, it's still one of the predicate offenses that Diddy is being accused of under the RICO Act. Well, you can tell the government doesn't have that much faith in it. Because they're bringing it up like 3 seconds before it's about to go to the jury, right? Like, if that was the thing, maybe they would be a little more digging into the drug dealing, this and third. Maybe, you know, again, they got KK's phone. You know, obviously they had some messages where KK was supposedly instructing, hey, bring this drugs in your bag, in your makeup box or whatever, to the trip you're going with Diddy. But nothing that kind of really makes it up to the point where, you know, it's hardcore drug smuggling, right? This is drug distribution. This is, you know, possession with intent. And I'm starting to see why they didn't bring this guy until now. And the guy doesn't seem like he has a negative opinion of Diddy either.
And she said, well, what was your understanding? Objection. Did you provide him with cash at any other times? No, not that I can remember. And then she said, how do you feel about Sean Combs? And he said, it's complicated. When he got off the stand, they didn't look at each other, Diddy or Brendan Paul. Diddy kind of nodded his head a little bit during that testimony, nothing crazy. And then we saw some text messages that were put into evidence from Cassie and Diddy. And it was back and forth with Cassie talking about being abused. She talked about an incident that happened after the Met Gala where he dragged her and...
So we're done with Brian Steele. Not Brian Steele, I mean Brendan Paul. Honestly, you know, I don't know if we need to go through all of this, right? Let's see. Sorry. There's a bunch of stuff that got entered into exhibits of the weekend. Give me 1 second so I can log in. The government kind of leaks it in their way, and Diddy's team is giving the media a direct way to like kind of see exhibits, even though truth be told, we're seeing exhibits that probably favor them. Actually, there's nothing to do with that. That's 24. Let me see anything. There's not much room. We need to get some leaks from the prosecutor who leaked the baby wall. Diddy baby. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on the screen in a second. Okay, here we go. And this was them basically showing the results of the raid that was in the Los Angeles mansion. So remember, they said they only found 100 bottles, baby oil or whatever, in the Miami mansion, but in the LA mansion, they said it was a lot more. So they had bags like this that had baby oil and Astroglide, especially a lot of Astroglide, right? And actually, it looks like it's more Astroglide than this baby oil, right? Like, this is baby oil, Johnson & Johnson. It's Astroglide, it looks like it may have been 1,000 bottles up. Maybe the feds, when they said it in their initial detention hearing, that they found 1,000 bottles, it looks like it's Astroglide. This is Astroglide. This bottle is Astroglide for sure. Right? And then, yeah, Astroglide. These are boxes here. So it wasn't baby oil. So we have to have some type of correction. It's Astroglide. These are boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nigga, we don't gotta count the boxes.
6, 7, 8,
Damn, what are you counting on?
There's a fucking counting twice, or is this one box?
Nigga, you counting too many.
60 bucks. Shit, I never ordered Astroglide before. Shit. Okay. So look at that ones, huh? And then look at this.
The fuck is Astroglide?
Oh, yes. Box of baby.
fuck is that?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Smaller bottles of baby. It's a very eloquent bottle. It's right next to like coffee and shit like that. Okay. That's crazy.
We're gonna fix
I
you.
mean, again, obviously a freaky motherfucker, but is this evidence of a crime? I don't know. I don't know, right? Maybe the nigga just didn't like him or the fucking penis of the escorts getting shaved. I don't know.
Again.
We've been trying to get the other exhibits. Let me see. Alright. Let me see if there's more exhibits. The government mostly leaks their exhibits to TMZ. So this is like,
yes.
Okay. So Diddy had lingerie, heels. Clearly he likes outfits. Here's another one. Other clothes. All right, lingerie type stuff. Okay. What is this?
Going up.
Fall back now.
Yeah, this is the exhibit of Diddy getting, they're in the studio, Diddy's getting massaged.